Okay, today I wanted to talk a little bit more about the role of the non-hitting hand with a one-handed backhand. Remember, the non-hitting hand helps get the racket set, and it helps create momentum and rhythm, racket head speed. Now, that's the only way you're really going to develop a one-hander that takes less effort and you're getting more racket speed. Okay? Now, players that don't use the non-hitting hand, typically they're trying to muscle the ball. Okay? They're not getting the racket moving. So how can we help you get that racket moving with the non-hitting hand? Well, remember, again, you don't want to hold the racket tight. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a one-handed backhand, the hitting hand should be on that handle at about a 2, real loose and relaxed, like you were holding a small bird. You don't want the bird to fly away, you don't want to kill it. So you're at a 2, nice and relaxed. But the non-hitting hand is helping you set the racket and pull the racket back and get the racket moving. Now, you can practice this. Remember, you need baby steps to get this going. Remember the movie, What About Bob? Baby steps. So you start out, and don't feel bad. I used to use a lot of baby steps on a lot of things I've learned in my life, and it works. Eventually, you'll own it. But you have to start out slow and take it a step at a time. So, watch my left hand here. I don't even have my right hand on the racket. You see how that's moving? Okay, now, I'm going to put my right hand on, but I'm holding it so lightly. It's on there like I've got this little parakeet in my hand, very light. That way the arm can stay loose and relaxed. Remember, if you're gripping the racket tight and you're trying to muscle the ball, if you're holding the racket at an 8 or a 9 or a 10 real tight, every muscle in your arm is contracting. Muscles that are tight are not going to move as fast as muscles that are loose. So you only want a 2 on that handle, nice and relaxed. You're doing this. Now, once the left hand has done its job, then the left hand lets go. And I'm going to give you a little checkpoint. Right there, the left thigh. The left hand's going to stop there. So I'm doing this. See, but it's this movement that's really going to give you much more racket speed and allow you to not muscle the ball, to loosen your grip with your right hand. So I'm doing this, and I just let go and let the racket go. Just fling it like I'm trying to throw this racket over the top of that roof. My arm is nice and relaxed. I'm just letting the ball go. Letting the racket go, rather. But anyway, if you just practice this movement, you don't even need a racket. You could do it like this. Here I'm set up. You see how my left hand is coming back and down. Just bring your left hand back, stop at your left thigh. Left hand back, boom, right there. So when you're walking down the street, I mean, you could practice this walking down the street. Or put a little music on. That way you can get a little rhythm going there. You know, you got to get that rhythm, and notice my whole trunk is moving. When I'm here, I'm ready to hit the ball. Now, without a racket, notice how the trunk, see how my trunk is moving here? And then the left hand lets go and the right arm go. So, remember, that left hand is not an ornament. It's there to help you. So use it. It's going to really make a difference on your one-handed backhand. You want that to finish near the left thigh. Here we go. Okay, let me see. I'm going to use that left hand now. There it is. I'm using that left hand to bring the racket back and down. Get the racket moving. Right now my racket's I'm holding the racket at a 2. Right now I'm very relaxed with my right hand and just trying to get the left hand going. Okay, a little bit long there. I got to get a little more spin. Right back. Okay. So remember, take it a step at a time. Use that left hand to help you get that rhythm, get that momentum going. Your racket speed is going to start to increase. You're going to be using less effort. You're not trying to muscle the ball. Your hand is nice and relaxed on the grip. That's going to really give you a solid, effortless backhand that you can use for a lifetime. Have a good one. All the best. Please leave any questions or comments on the website. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.